Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first session of today, the first session of 3 for your Dr. SAMS program. Dr. SAMS being suicide awareness in medical students. For this first session of today, we've got talking about suicide 10 tools, and this is a training that's been put together to give you the key facts and tools needed in order to start and have a conversation around suicide, or rather somebody's thoughts of suicide. So hopefully by the end of today, you'll have 10 tools in your practical toolkit to go away and use if you ever have to. Now, these are tools you might not necessarily want to have to use, but they're so important to have. So thank you so much for being here for this first session. The second session of today is called Care Space, and this is a 90-minute interactive and interpersonal space for you guys to connect with each other. And we're going to be exploring topics of self-care, compassion, and then also offer you some other practical tools to support your own well-being outside of today's session. In order to support anybody who is thinking about suicide, or indeed just support anyone in general, we need to be looking after ourselves first, and that's exactly what this care space is going to be all about. So what we're going to be doing is inviting you to practice listening, appreciating each other, and sharing how you are doing, however that might be. And we hope that the skills that we're going to be going through today, you'll be able to use in your own lives, in your own way, both professionally and personally. The last part of Dr. SAMS is going to be an open mic night, a mental health open mic night, and this is for you to come along to if you want to. You don't have to, but we would love to see you there. And this has been created by and will be hosted by Ollie's Future in memory of Ollie Hare. I'm not working alone today, and I'm facilitating the session, but I'm not ever working alone because we want to keep everyone here as safe as possible. So alongside me today, I have 2 other colleagues of mine. First, we have Rachel on emotional support, and then we have Craig on technical support. And rather than introduce them myself, I'll hand over to them because I'm sure they'll do a better job. So first, over to you, Rachel.
Thank you, Otis. Hi, everybody. I am Rachel, and like Otis said, my role in this session is to provide emotional support if you need it. We know that suicide could be a difficult subject. Your personal experience may bring up some challenging feelings, especially if you've lost somebody or if you're having a hard time yourself. So I'm here to support you if you need it. You can reach out simply by sending me a direct message in the chat at any time during the sessions and during the breaks. We'll be doing 2 temperature checks to allow us to look out for people who may be having a hard time. They're anonymous for the other participants, but if there's any responses that we're concerned about, we'll follow up with you and get in touch. To maximize, I think, the comfort for everybody and safety as well, I would encourage you to have your camera on. I think it's really nice if we can run this session, both sessions, being able to see each other's faces and being able to connect in that way. Keep any comments that you make and contributions judgment-free. Keep them sensitive. Avoid sharing personal stories and avoid sharing methods of suicide. Anything that you share is confidential unless we're concerned for your well-being, in which case we'll get in touch and check in with you and figure out who can best support you. Thank you. That's it from me. Have a good session, and please don't hesitate to reach out. And I'll hand on to Craig.
Thank you, Rachel. Welcome, everybody. As mentioned, my name is Craig, and I'll be your tech support today. My main role here is just to make sure that we have as few disruptions as possible. So if you're having any technical difficulty throughout the session, you can contact me through the chat box at the bottom of your screen, and I'll help you out as fast as possible. I also help out with a few things behind the scenes during these sessions. So for instance, I'll be taking care of the register, making sure that everybody who is here is supposed to be here, and that everybody who is here gets their certificates at the end of the day. Once we move into care spaces, we're going to put you into breakout rooms so that you can do some pair work. While you're in those breakout rooms, we don't record those conversations, so everything shared there is confidential. And also we do leave the options for anybody to leave those rooms if they for any reason feel unsafe or uncomfortable with their partner. But Rachel and myself will be here throughout both sessions. You can reach out to us anytime, and we're always happy to help. And I'm going to pass you back to Otis.
Thanks, Craig.